Hello. So we're starting a system with Zoom, and of course I don't know how to use Zoom very well, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. However, we're going to try. And so first things first, I want to show you the document that I've been working on, and it's all about English pronunciation. So here, if you can see my screen, you'll see we have Josh and Wes, which are two American boys who are having a discussion about hanging out. And we'll start off, I'll read one time all the way through, and afterwards I'll go through the particular parts that I think are interesting for learners of English. So, Josh, what are you doing today? What are you doing today? Wes, I don't know. I'm really bummed out because I have to finish my work before I go out. Do you know what Bobby is doing? Josh, he has to do his homework too. He has to do his homework too. You want to go out after you're done? Do you want to go out after you're done? Wes, my sister kind of wants to go out too. Would it be okay if she came? To be honest, I think she kind of likes you. Josh, you didn't know? You didn't know? She and I are talking. Wes, what do you mean? Do you mean you're dating my sister? Josh, yeah, she's gonna go to the dance with me. She would have gone with Derek, but he didn't ask soon enough. He should have asked months ago. She would have gone with Derek. She would have gone with Derek, but he didn't ask soon enough. He should have asked months ago. I bet you he's kicking himself now. I bet you he's kicking himself now. Now, let me point out a few interesting things about this. First of all, in English, it's very rare to hear people say, "What are you doing?" Most times when we ask a question, you'll notice we make this sound, da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na. Those words in that four da-na-na-na, usually it's four words, are connected. They almost sound as if they're one word, in which case here you'll see the first three words connect to whaddaya, whaddaya, what are you? What are you doing today? What are you doing today? This is very common. It's good to just accept it because even bosses of companies, everyone who is a native speaker will pronounce sentences this way or questions this way. What are ya? So, I don't know. I'm really bummed out because I have to finish my homework before I go out. Notice that to turns to ta, which is what we call a schwa. And also you turns to ya. Do you know what Bobby is doing? See the G, we don't say doing. We really kind of make that very silent G, or we even say doing. Do you know what Bobby is doing? Okay. He has to do his homework before, he has to do his homework too. Do you want to go out after you're done? Two things here. Want ends in a T, want you, but in normal Americans, we kind of get rid of this T altogether. So instead of saying want, we would say want. Do you want some? Do you want some? Notice I'm not actually closing my mouth at this point. Do you want? So in this case, a lot of times when you see a word that ends with T followed by another word that starts with a consonant, we'll actually connect those. And depending on what that consonant is, it'll connect in different ways. So with another T, this case it's wanna, right? Want to, or want to turns to wanna. And you are, which obviously is written Y-O-U apostrophe R-E, if we want to shorten it, I would pronounce that as your. And that's the same as the possessive Y-O-U-R, your. So I would say your sister is sweet. your sister is sweet, not your sister is sweet. I might also say, you're a nice person, not you are a nice person. You're a nice person, okay? Here we go with the second, with Wes again. My sister kind of wants to go out too. Kinda wants to. You notice of also turns to kinda wants to go out too, right? Next thing Josh mentions, you didn't know, she and I are talking. Talking is the initial stage of a relationship. Usually it goes talking, dating, official relationship. So this is kind of slang. Here we go with what do you mean again? Do you mean you're dating my sister? Do you mean you're dating my sister? Next line, next section, we have a few third conditionals here. So talking about hypothetical situations in the past. She would have gone with Derek, but he didn't ask soon enough. Okay? So, in other words, she would have gone. Would have gone turns to woulda gone. Coulda gone. So, I shoulda cleaned the kitchen before my friends came over. I shoulda cleaned the kitchen. I coulda taken a shower, but instead I went to play soccer. I coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda is should have, would have, could have, but it's easier for us to say. Okay. Last thing, I betcha he's kicking himself now. I betcha. T with the Y. I think I may have mentioned this before. Often turns to a cha. This is why you hear sometimes, what are you doing? What are you doing? Or whatcha doing? Whatcha. What are you? Whatcha. Okay. And kicking himself. In lots of cases, we would say, kick yourself. Oh, I'm kicking myself. I should have gone. I should have gone. It's when maybe you did something you didn't want to do, or you should have done something that you didn't do. In any case, that's it. If you have any questions, let me know.